back to my channel. So today you guys see I'm filming a different spot. That because my camera vanity accidentally broke, so I have to wait until I get a new chair. I'll find a way to fix the one I have and I'll go back to my old filming. But anyways, I'm right by the window, so there's like plenty of light and everything. And today I'm going to do my series that I've been doing for the past few months, and that is trying out most of the makeup I got in the boxycharm and ipsy for the month of October. So this is now November and this is a whole new month. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on a primer. So I'll go and show you the primer I'm going to put on, and then I have a sponge that I actually think sitting on. Of course I am. A sponge that I got that I'm going to use to put on my foundation, and I'm just going to fast forward and everything and then put on the rest of my makeup, and then I basically just got a whole bunch of face products. So I'm going to go ahead and do the primer. So the one I got was the L'Oreal Geller Sparkling Skin Perfection Primer. It's supposed to hydrate, moisturize, and everything. That's what the bottle looked like. It has like a little pump. So I actually want to do the hydrating one. I was going to do the watermelon cinnamon one, but certain fact that my face has been a little dry and it's getting colder, everything. Reason why I got my sweatshirt on and all that, because it's a little chilly. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll just apply it, and then we'll do the sponge and all that. Then I will put on again the rest of the makeup and come back and show you what else I got in ipsy and boxycharm for October. So this actually got and look like comes out like a lotion, so like that. So basically this is like something you can use as a lotion, or as a, it says apply clean skin after a normal skin routine before your makeup, wear alone for a natural dewy look. It's perfect for prep state. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and you look like it's completely white. So I'm gonna do one more layer just to make sure all my skin is covered. Now usually I don't do dewy primers or dewy anything, because frankly during the fall, spring, summer, my skin is so oily. I don't need the more dew more glow. I just need something to keep my makeup on all night, all day long and everything. But during the fall and winter, you know, I go more hydration, dewy, pore filling type primers. But you can see it looks really good. Get my mirror. It has like a slight dew, like a slight glow. Not a huge type glow, but it just gives that skin like a little oomph to it. So it's not, see like you have like a little bit of that glow, not too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a foundation on. I'm gonna actually use this sponge. It's a Koki professional sponge, feel very squishy. It almost reminds me of the Beauty Blender, the one from Will Techniques. Very bouncy, everything. But I'll tell you how it did my foundation and everything, and then we'll get into the actual products and all of that. So I'll be right back with my prime prepared. Okay, now that I got most of my face on, let's go ahead and do powder. So I have highlight, bronzer, eyeshadow, and lips. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the eyeshadow before we set anything. So I did get this Eleman Beauty Quad, and it has two beautiful shades in it. And I did also, and these are the shades, and they are very beautiful shades. So what I'm going to do is I also got the House Laboratory Liquid eyeshadow type thing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put this, and this is on Destiny, and I figured, and that's the color there, so I figured I could download my lid, and I use the brown for the crease, and then use the blue for like the inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, so it'll be like a nice little quick eye look. And I'm going to see if I can get you guys closer. There we go, a little bit closer. So I'm going to take this brown, and you can see it's very powdery, but this is called Eating and Shallow eyeshadow duo. Okay, so I'm just going to put this brown in my crease. It's very powdery, so make sure you tap off your brush. But yeah, it's like a little simple medium neutral type brown. Great for like the crease and everything. And you can see it look like this. Okay, so now we got that in there, and I'm going to just take a clean blending brush and just blend this out. Just so it will look so messy in that area. There we go. Not so messy. Okay, now we got that on there. I'm just going to take a little bit on my flat shader brush and just put, like, take off what I have on here. Let's see, let's add a little bit more. And I'm just going to take off what's on my hand and just put it on my eyes, all of the lid. And we're just going to do it that way. I mean, it's very, like, beautiful. And I just prefer to do it that way. Okay, don't seem like it's creasing so far. Seems like it's blending out very good. So I'm just going to take my hand and just dab it all over the lid. And then, does it feel like, I really know, like, sparkling on anything coming out? So I'm just going to put a little lid and that one main shadow. And just spread it out so it won't crease. And all the way up to, it doesn't feel like any like sparkles or really, like that's how beautiful it is. So go ahead and do the same thing on, actually I'm going to use a blending brush and just lightly just blend this out so there'll be no fallout. And take a little bit so it like meets it. Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And with this, I'm just going to dot a little bit on my eyes and just spread out like that. Because one little dot actually works. I'm just going to take it up here. Enough to, you know, make an impact. And I should have brought wipes, but fortunately I didn't. But it dries pretty quickly, it looks beautiful. I am going to actually use this as a one eye look shadow for my next eyeshadow. And this actually be beautiful for like Christmas and Thanksgiving, all that, because it's green and everything. So I'm going to take a little bit off of my hand because I really don't, should have brought a wipes, but I didn't think of that. But yeah, this is what it looked like so far. As you can see, it's very beautiful, it's very, you know, all that. And then I'm going to do the same thing and just slightly just blend this on top. and you have one cohesive, beautiful eye look. So I'm just going to take the blue in this shadow and just put this in the corner of my eyes, in a corner, you know, things like that. And see how that looks. Ooh, now that's pretty. See? You can really see that. That's really pretty. Okay. Definitely, definitely, definitely pretty. Okay. So, let me go ahead and put some eyeliner. So, everything I have on my face, including the ipsy and boxycharm stuff, will be down below. And I will put up the cards, all my other first impressions for ipsy, just in case you guys haven't saw that. And I will put the ipsy and boxycharm link down below too, so you guys can see and see if you want to, you know, subscribe to ipsy or anything like that and start getting the box. Now, for November, I am getting the Glam Plus, the Glam X. So I did sign that back up, so you'll see my Glam bag, regular Glam bag, my Glam bag X, and my boxycharm for this month. So yeah, I'll tell you guys more about that when I receive everything, and then I will film it and blah blah blah, that jazz. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom you out so we can do the face, and that way you guys can see everything. First, and anyways, we're going to talk about the sponge for a few minutes. Now, I don't know if it's a sponge or the primer I use, but for some odd reason, when I was putting my foundation on, it felt like it was like literally picking up like around my nose, like it was coming off around my nose. And I don't know, like, I don't know if it's the Koki sponge is doing this or if it's the primer or what, but I'm gonna have to like use the foundations to see if the primer is like literally take this off, because the one that I used was the e.l.f. one. So, yeah, anytime I use the e.l.f. one, my e.l.f. foundation, it does a great job. I use my e.l.f. sponge, does a great job. So, I'm going to have to play with this more and try different foundations and different foundation on top of the primer and see what's going on and why, you know, I feel like it was like picking up around my nose and not really covering it and all of that. So, yeah. But so far, I do like the eyeshadows. I do like the Quad and this. So yeah, so far, that's what I'm enjoying. So, let's go ahead and bronze. Actually, I'm going to do the blush, because this is actually, I should have done the powder, this before the powder, but this is actually called the Wet Blush by Sophie and Maybellin, and this is actually in Bubbly. It's actually one like a bouncy type blush, and the bad thing is I really should have done this before powdering, but I totally forgot. But yeah, it kind of like a really smooth, wet formula. That's the shade. I'm hoping that it doesn't mess up, and I'm hoping that maybe me using a wet sponge, do this, that it won't, you know, screw up, because it's really like bouncy, and that's the color right there. So let's go ahead and do this before I put any more powder on me and screw my makeup up if that happens. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, ooh, hello. Okay. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. Pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. Oh, just remember that. A little bit goes a long way. Whoo. Very pretty, but very pigmented. Almost look like a clown here. So I'm going to take the one that has like foundation on everything and see if I could, you know, not look so clowny. But it blending out very beautifully, and even over powder, it'll feel like it's like pick up in my setting powder that I used. But that's beautiful. I mean, it is blending very good in the skin. Okay, that's good. So yeah, you can see it's a very bouncy type formula. But I like it. It's very good. I shouldn't have done my fingers, but as I said before, a little bit goes a long way. Very pigmented. Okay, Now, let's go ahead and now do the powder bronzer. So this is from Shan by Shan, and I think I got a few things from them too, and Ipsy. And this is like the bronzer You Are the Very Beautiful, and it looked like, and I got the shade Latte. So it doesn't seem too deep or anything like that, but that's the shade. And it seems like very like, well, but that's the shade right there on top. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm going to try and find a brush that is not so handy heavy and try to do like a little bit of bronzer that does not make me go okay. Let me try this. Try my Johanna brush. Kick a little bit because I feel like it was a little powdery. Try to take some off. Go ahead and try this a little bit. Go a long way. That's not bad. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so I kind of like that. It's still not cover up my blush. But yeah, so far this is what the bronzer's looking like. As you can see, I pretty much like it. It's not that pigmented, like it's very, you know, but it's coming like natural bronzer. Okay, okay. The face is doing good. The face doesn't look bad. It looks blushed, bronzed, natural, great, all that. So, for the last thing that is here, I'm going to try the Glow on the Go. So this is like a stick. I've tried something from this before. It was actually a lip balm. Didn't like it because it was pretty, well, soft. It kept messing up. It was worn and all that. So yeah, this is the highlight and looks very like beautiful and stuff. So I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and just dot it where, you know, you will put highlighter. So apparently this actually gives you like a natural type glow. Look like give you like a natural type glow, like not like out of the beam highlight, but it just gives you like that natural within type glow, as you can see. So that's okay. I like that. I don't mind it. Not too dark. Works very good on me and everything. So yeah. Okay. The last thing is didn't do mascara. So let's go ahead and do the lips, because that is the last thing on our little list to do, to put on. Now this is actually a lip gloss by Basic Beauty, and this is actually in Literal, and it's just like one of those like natural type glosses, and it's actually right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my lips and everything, and then we'll just use my setting spray and then we will be done, and I will talk a little bit over everything and what I liked about it and just first impression type things. So let's go ahead and put this on. It does have like a slight smell. It does feel sticky, very smooth. Got a little bit of pigment on it. Very comfortable. Feel very comfortable. So yeah, let's go ahead and spray. Okay, so I'm going to look at my face, see what it looked like. Okay, overall, it does look good. I mean, everything looks great. I'm going to bring closer more to see. But as you can see like the blush, the highlight, a little bit of bronzer. So, the nose don't look that bad. But I still feel like, you know, some makeup came off. Well, my chin. Yeah. So I'm going to have to test this more out and see, you know, exactly what it is, exactly, you know, everything and all of that. But I do like the cheap product from here. It's very beautiful, very lovely. The bronzer blend out great. It looks natural, everything. The highlight looks good. So overall, I do like the face products. The only thing I'm kind of crushing is the L'Oreal primer and everything. But we'll see, and we'll see how it looks. And I'm going to try this in Cocoa Sponge in different ways. But overall, it was a good makeup, and I forgot to use my brush. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and test these out off camera. These also brushes I got by Eleman Border. So they came in 3 brushes. So I will be testing these off camera and give you my opinion. Everything came like a little cute little pouch. So I'm going to keep this by my vanity so I can use it for different reasons and everything. Oh, and I do like the lip and the eyeshadow. This is a very beautiful eyeshadow. Blend out greatly. Did one little dab on my finger, on my brush. You know, looks very good. It don't feel like crunchy on anything, so it looks very beautiful. I really do like that. I think that would be great for like a, again, Christmas type look. So yeah, I do like the eyeshadows. The duo one, I really do like too. It's very beautiful. I like the blue, very sparkling. The brown blend out great. So yeah. Oh, also have this one by something like that. It's like a liner, but I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. It's like one of those gray liners. So I'll do it off camera too. And again, give you guys notes. But everything else I have on my face, I will be putting in description boxes, including the ipsy and boxycharm link and everything. But you guys, this is the end of my video and end of my face. So overall, I do like a lot of things. Just gotta test a couple more things out and see how it is. But hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And my name is Christina. And I will see you next time and everything. And have a lovely day and night and all that. Oh, and don't forget the notification bell down below so you guys know when I upload every weekend and Wednesday. And all that jazz. So I'll see you later in my video. Till then, bye. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet slide.